right. Hello, everybody. We are here in my living room. My name is Sean of Cobalt Company, and we have a very special guest, and our very first guest that we are interviewing. And introduce yourself, why don't you?
Yo, what up? My name is Oscar. I'm from Karma Versa. I'm the vocalist.
And just getting it off to a positive start real quick. I have to say that Miriam is probably my favorite local release of
Thanks.
last
Yeah.
year.
No, I appreciate that, man.
And the video that you guys did was phenomenally done by Sean Ageman of Washed Up Media. I think, again, it's just the whole project in and of itself is one of the best things that I've heard from the island in a really, really long time, and you should be
Thanks. No,
very proud of that.
that's dope. Yeah, no, we worked really hard in it. Shout out to Sean, Washed Up Media. It was really fun actually. Really good experience. Our first time actually making a music video.
Tell me about the process of filming the video itself.
Well, the guys, we made like the whole setup when it came to like the scenes of when the couples were in bed and they were like making out and all that shit, and we made
Shouts outs to them.
yeah, shout out to them. And we made that setup, and from there, Sean just brought his camera, and we just all like threw in our ideas and the stories that we had, and he really did good with actually following the story of what we wrote.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's really good that he listened like that. And you guys did the action shots. Did you do it at the place that you guys took me to, the practice room that you guys did, or
Yeah.
was that actually at the? I know that you guys filmed at the space in Westbury,
Yeah.
the venue over there. So how did the filming for those action shots go, or was it like the story that was just done at that venue, and then the shots of you guys actually playing done at your practice room?
Yeah, it was like that. We picked one day where we did the performance, part in the practice spot.
Okay.
It took a couple of takes. We weren't used to it. It was like our first time.
Yeah.
So we had to just try,
Well, the camera
yeah,
definitely agrees with you guys.
yeah. So after that, we did shoot the lounge the next day after that, I believe, and that was pretty easy and smooth. The more performance part was a little bit nerve wracking because
Yeah.
at some parts we had to play. Well, Gerson, shout out to him, our drummer. He had to actually play through a metronome.
Yeah.
And they had to go at one point. Sean's like, "Okay, I'm gonna boost the metronome, make it even faster." So just try to play
Oh,
along to that. And
Okay.
and that was an experience there on its own.
Yeah, and he hits fucking hard.
Yeah, that fucker
That
is
guy
so loud.
hits so hard.
Yeah, he
Like
is.
watching him play, I feel sorry for his drums. I feel sorry for his cymbals, his
Ain't you
sticks.
feel sorry for me? I can barely hear myself how loud he hits.
Nah, I'm very fortunate in that regard.
Yeah.
My drum does not hit that hard.
Yeah, for real.
But nonetheless, you guys are also put on a very captivating live show. There's a lot of emotional content when you guys perform
Yeah, thanks, man.
these songs.
Yeah, when we perform, we're about like expressing ourselves. It's especially when it comes to like me as a vocalist. I know that I try my best to sound as clear as I can to the record itself, to the EP itself. But I just love when I'm on stage how I just express and let out every emotion that I feel inside and stuff. And that's why I guess I like to go all crazy and shit.
Well, Miriam, at least it feels to me like a very emotional record.
It definitely is an emotional roller coaster. And it's definitely a deep song.
Apologize. Well, Miriam, we had this conversation before. Miriam meaning the EP or what you call Futon. I know that Futon was originally supposed to be called Miriam. Right?
Yeah, originally, that was gonna be the title. We decided to change it to Miriam since that is actually the street name that I used to live.
Yeah.
Because that song, we could go deeper into the.
We
EP.
can. It's up to you.
Well, that whole EP is just about my experience through my divorce because I used to be married, and that's where I lived at, and everything. If you listen from beginning to end, it's all just one whole story of just emotions. And it's just basically what I felt. What was I going through? Like the anger, the sadness, the drug addictions, all those things.
Well, I love all the songs on the EP, but if I had to pick my favorite, it would probably be either Sugar Numb or Futon.
Sugar.
We
Yeah.
talk about that
Yeah, yeah,
often.
you always say that,
I
yeah.
love that song. I think that outro is so fucking cool.
Yeah, no, that's
Tell
dope.
tell me about your writing process for these songs in general. How do you go about writing your lyrics, your melodies? Do you get help from the other members of the band while you're writing this sort of thing? Is it kind of just you're in control, so you just have free reign and then
Yeah. Well, when it comes to the writing process, I'm just always alone. You know, I'm lost in my own little ritual that I do, and I just start writing and getting lost into my mind. When it came to Sugar Numb, though, I was having a lot of problems, not with the writing, but more with how to sing it. So, you know, Gil, which is our guitarist, he did help me out with that. You know,
it's good to get
with
that sort of
yeah,
input too.
with the whole song, actually, he helped me out because I didn't know what to do vocally.
Interesting.
Yeah, like ever since we separated, you
I
know, what I mean? Like
love
he
that
helped
part.
me out with that shit.
Really?
Yeah,
I can't
didn't-
imagine,
I
but
couldn't. I was lost in that song.
wow.
Yeah.
So then the breakdown at the end, was that like a conjunction of both of your ideas kind of coming into one and then making like this fucking audio explosion of
Pretty much.
what I imagine is
Yeah,
going on in your
pretty much.
head
Yeah.
at the end of this fucking taxing situation.
Yeah. No, it's basically just we just all like meshed together.
Yeah.
Just it just worked out fine actually. So you
That's
know,
great.
hell yeah.
And then I know that you guys recorded the record at Westfall Studios with Anthony Lapardo.
Yeah. Shout out to Westfall, man. Those guys are amazing. Chill dudes, man. I was comfortable
Yeah.
the whole time that I was
Most
recording.
important thing.
Yeah, even with Brujeria, like I have to say that Anthony actually gave me more ideas when we were throwing in harmonies.
That's great.
Because I had a lot of ideas and I was throwing them in, but he's like, you know what? How about you add this in there or this? And I was like, you know what? This shit works.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
It's always good to have that second and third opinion, especially when
Yeah.
you're in the studio,
I'm
because
de-
you
I'm
just want to
definitely,
have
yeah.
those layers.
I'm definitely always open to like anyone's ideas. I'm not that type of guy that's like me, me, me. Nah, it's my idea. That's it. Nah, you know, I'm a very humble guy.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
That's why we get along so well.
Yeah,
'cause
right.
Lord knows that I need more humble people with
Yeah,
the way that
right?
I think about shit.
Everyone wants to be rock stars, right?
Oh, yes, we do. But okay, so the recording process went very well with Anthony Lapardo, and then you guys kind of just went running with it as soon as you released the EP. You played with Dineside at Brew House.
Yeah,
not
no,
so shortly
yeah,
afterwards.
shout out, man. Shout out to Dineside, man. Really chill dudes, as well as Jinx. Man, those people are the most coolest people you
Yeah.
could ever meet. Hell yeah. It was fun playing with them. Yeah, good experience.
Fucking good guys.
Hell
and
yeah.
then tell us about the next show that you have coming up.
Well, we do have a show coming up at the Revolution. We're playing with Johnny Booth, which we're very excited. It's going to be on March 29th, if
That's
anyone could come
for
there.
their album release, correct?
Yeah, their album release. I believe they released 2 singles already. You can check it out on YouTube.
It's dope.
Yeah, they're freaking dope. Hell yeah.
Really nice guys.
We're
too.
playing with Give Up the Goods too. Shout out to them.
Another Washed Up Media band. correct?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
it's
the
another
drummer
one
is
of,
actually the one who recorded us.
Yeah. And he's multi-talented man.
Yeah, hell yeah.
What was it? Sargasm is the other group that
Yes.
he's in.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
believe, yeah.
Really, really cool band. I think they're grossly underrated, honestly.
Yeah, there's just a lot of talented Long Island bands. Just people need to just be more open to coming to shows and
Of
just
course.
supporting from Long Island.
You need to.
But
have that
mostly, I just
variety.
if I'm bumping any type of Long Island band right now on the underground scene, that's Ooblu, that's Johnny Booth. That's about it actually.
We were hanging out with the Wait and Shackle boys.
Waiting
Not too long.
Shackles are dope too.
They're
Yeah.
fun. They're fun to watch.
Yeah. Oh
especially.
man. And
I think when we
they're
went to go
fucking
see them like
talented,
2
hell
weeks
yeah.
ago,
Yeah.
and Kevin just jumps over the fucking
yo,
drum
yeah, he's
set.
crazy,
Like,
man. Like
so
their
fun.
energy. I always tell the bass player, I'm like, how do you have the energy to keep going that crazy through the whole show?
It's so
It's crazy.
funny to watch,
Hell
like
yeah.
just how engaged they're all into the music and how they just put on such a
Yeah.
captivating. I think that's a good word for it.
Yeah,
They put on a very captivating performance.
Yeah, shout out to Christian, man. Christian Sada, man. That's a
Yeah,
talented
that's
guitarist right
Very
there.
talented man.
Yeah, check them out, man. Check them out.
And I mean, was there? Of course, before we end it off, you have to have everybody become aware of where they could find you personally, your music.
Well, I mean, you can find our band, of course, on Instagram, Facebook. You could check our music out. It's called Brujeria on YouTube. Of course, the normal stuff like Spotify, Apple Music, Bandcamp. Especially if you want to read the lyrics, check out Bandcamp. My personal IG, I actually don't really know it, and it's all right if you don't follow my personal because I'm not really a social media orientated dude. So
It's
that's all
better.
right. As long
Just
as
get
you know
your
what
mind away
you
from
you
that
check
shit.
out the band, we appreciate it. Even if you don't like it, thank you for checking us out. Basically,
So on Instagram, you guys are. Is it
Karma Versa.
is it Karma underscore Versa
No,
or is it
just
just Karma
yeah,
Versa
just
all the way
Karma
across?
Versa. Yeah,
Perfect.
simple. Yeah.
That's great. So thank you all for watching. I've been here with my very good friend Oscar from Karma Versa. My name is Sean, and thank you very much.
Peace.